All right, so let's turn this into this. Here is the rough plan, I guess. This is all of the produce plus leftover turkey from Canadian Thanksgiving that I need to do something with before it goes bad. I don't like food waste. Now here are all of my ideas split up into, each type of produce. And there are quite a number of things that I need to go to the store and buy. But I can get started today. Today is actually a Friday. I plan on doing the majority of this over the course of the whole weekend. With having small kids, I can't really dedicate a couple of hours just in the kitchen. So let's start off with getting some of the easier things done. I think for one, I want to put the applesauce prep the applesauce into the crock pot. I think that will be easiest. I have this whole bowl full of apples. This is quite a large bowl. Some of these apples are absolutely massive. I mean, that one's pretty big. We went apple picking the other weekend and the kids have just been eating them, but there's way too many here to just eat fresh. So I want to get some applesauce done up and put into jars and into the freezer. I have a ton of beets. The rest I think I'm going to do roasted. The carrots will last a really long time and the cabbage will last pretty well. But I need to figure out something to do with these cucumbers as well. I was thinking of trying like a pickle, like that can just go in the fridge because I don't have a pressure canner or anything. Sorry for the loud dishwasher. I need a few ingredients to do kale chips, but these will have to be washed up. And then these are going to take quite a long time. I'm going to try at least one. We'll see how it goes, obviously, in the Instant Pot. I saw that on Facebook, I think. You do one at a time, cut the top off, scoop the seeds out, and then pop it in the Instant Pot to cook it. So we'll give that a try. And I think I can get banana bread done today. I think I have all the ingredients for that. I will share recipes that I have out of my own cookbooks, but ones like this applesauce I got online from Belle of the Kitchen. And I want to try Acre Homestead's banana bread recipe with sour cream. And I will have all these types of ones linked down in the description box. Hey guys, I am not going to be doing too much of a voiceover on today's video. It will mostly just be music, and there are also segments of me talking through what I am doing. Many of the things I'm doing in today's video are very self-explanatory, and I tried my best to show it thoroughly in my footage. For specific measurements, be sure to check out the recipes I have linked below. I will say for this particular recipe on the applesauce, I did find it very sweet, and next time I will reduce the sugar by about half. I thought that the apple acidity would cut the sugar a bit more, and it wasn't our favorite. So if you are going to make this applesauce as I am, then maybe keep that in mind. I will pop in here occasionally if I feel I need to explain something further, but other than that, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Do give it a thumbs up if you do, and let me know in the comments down below what I should make in my next one.
Mom, Mom, can I spill that?
Both of us.
Mom, can we get out that? Use the spoon. I'm gonna use this one.
Golly.
Holy tomatoes, you call that?
It's not holy tomatoes, it's holy pumpkins.
Holy pumpkins.
Because it's a pumpkin.
Oh, you're almost there. We're almost around.
Oh.
We're almost
You need to
there.
move your fingers.
Mom, me and Matt's going to cut ours. Which one are you going to have?
I don't need to have one. I just need you to know that you're not carving anything. We have the big pumpkins outside we're going to carve. Not right now, though. But these are for cooking.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Ah!
Why are you grabbing into it?
Because that's what you're supposed to do with a pumpkin.
Yeah, your hand's a little dirty.
Ooh.
Who cares if it's a little dirt? Gawk.
I'm getting my hands all gucky. I'm trying to toss.
Look at all those seeds.
Okay, I thought I should hop on here again for the pumpkins in the Instant Pot. I'm adding 1.5 cups of water and placing the entire pumpkin without the seeds or top into the Instant Pot for 15 minutes. And shortly you will see me putting the second pumpkin in there. And I did add just a little bit of extra water to account for any evaporation. As you saw, the skin of the pumpkin came off very easily. You're about to witness a major fail. I do not like this Ninja food processor attachment. It just was not working for me, even though I did add some extra water to try and get things moving. So I eventually abandoned ship and decided to mash it in a bowl with my potato masher, and that worked out really well. are now moving on to Acre Homestead sour cream banana bread, and I will link that recipe down in my description box. the prettiest apple crisp I have ever made, but with this great helper, oh, this will have to do because this has been very difficult to get done. I'm now going to bake this at 375 for half an hour. Next up, I need to roast the vegetables that I have, but first I need to make my seasoning that I like to put on it. For this, you need oregano, garlic powder, paprika, onion powder, salt, pepper, thyme, and cayenne. Oh, excuse my mess from the apple crisp. Let me know if you would like a video on this. I was considering doing up like bigger jars so I wouldn't have to make just like one batch every single time I want to make this, especially since it's kind of involved. I just have 1/2 teaspoon here, and I mean, I'm not big on measurements. So first, paprika. I want about 3/4 of a teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. Hold on, baby. Stop. My onion powder is pretty much solid, so whatever I can shake out of there is gonna have to be good enough. 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne. 1/4 teaspoon of oregano. 1/4 teaspoon of thyme. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Baby. Yeah, this would be much better to just make up a like shaker bottle of this, because I like this on pretty much any roasted vegetable. I've never tried this on beets, which is what we are going to be roasting today along with sweet potato, but I love it on sweet potato, broccoli. Can I help you, mister? Someone's getting grumpy that he can't help. There's what that seasoning looks like. First, for simplicity's sake, I'm going to do the sweet potato because I know the beets are going to be super messy. I just have a mixing bowl here. This is a Halloween one. And I'm going to peel this sweet potato. Stop shoving on me. Alright, now these are the beets I had washed in my fridge. I still have a lot, and I don't know how I'm going to get through all of these. But right now this is a good starting point. I am going to peel these and chop them up at roughly the same size as the sweet potato. And my fingers are going to be pink. All right, now that everything is chopped, my hands are purple. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil.
Yuck.
Oh, the kids were making art with the beet peels. Okay, I'll look at it in 1 second, okay?
Oh, no.
Sprinkle in the seasoning that I made. I know it seems like a lot for such few vegetables, but trust me, it's good. Give this a stir. Max wants to show his art.
There's mine.
Here's Wyatt's again. Okay, just give me a moment, please. Spread them on a baking sheet and roast in the oven at 425 for 30 minutes, stirring them up once. There's not that much on this tray, so it might be more like 25 minutes. We shall see, but I think that this is going to work with the beets really well. If you have any tips for removing this, let me know. And perfect timing, our apple crisp just came out of the oven and I increased the heat to put in the roasted vegetables. This smells amazing. Okay, so I got a lot done, but clearly you can see not everything on my list got done. So let's just go in order of the produce. I had a pile of kale here. I still have a lot of kale in my garden, so there's actually quite a lot kind of smashed and all the air taken out of in this freezer bag. So I just have this frozen for smoothies and fall winter soups. That will be really great, but I did not get to my kale chips, and this has been going on for a long time. As you can see, things are getting eaten, so I just need to wrap up this video. Then I had 4 pie pumpkins. I only processed 2 of them. This was a lot of work. I will get to those ones, but they'll stay good just as they are for quite a while longer. I did them in the Instant Pot, as you would have seen, and have 2. These are about 2+ cups of pumpkin puree each. It's not super smooth because I didn't do it in my food processor. I just mashed it up for simplicity's sake, but that will be really great for some recipes. This is all the apples I have left from my huge bag of apples I had. The kids have been eating them just as they are, but I did make applesauce in the crock pot. This one again is almost gone because it's been quite a while and I froze a second jar. And then I also made an apple crisp, which turned out amazing, but again, it's getting eaten. I did make 2 loaves, 2 loaves of banana bread. This is all that's remaining. I don't know why the kids left like 2 slices of the first one, and there's this much of the second one. I used Acre Homestead's sour cream banana bread recipe. I will link that in my description box. It turned out amazing, and I still have 2 bananas left that are just frozen, as well as like a gazillion frozen bananas still in my freezer, so I have lots more to do. But I did do 2 bananas per little sandwich bag inside this freezer bag. I still have a ton of produce from my dad's garden as well as my garden. These carrots are ginormous. I did put them in a soup. We've had them as a side. Like, can you see how huge this guy is? Oh my goodness. And I'm not really sure what to do with these cucumbers. I was going to attempt to do pickles, but I'm just a little nervous about actually canning unless I just made like fridge pickles. And then I have a cabbage here as well as cabbage still in my garden. Those will be fine. They survive through the frost and stuff. But I hoped to make a cabbage salad and a coleslaw, and I did not get to either of those things. What else do I have on here? Oh yes, beets. So all of the beets that were in here did get used, but I still have this many. I was going to, again, attempt to can beets, but I've never canned before. So I did do roasted beets with sweet potato with this seasoning recipe that I shared with you, I will say the cayenne pepper really latched onto those beets and made them quite spicy, though the sweet potato handles that little bit of heat really well without making it spicy, if that makes sense. So next time I do this with beets, I won't be putting the cayenne pepper in it, but this recipe works great for sweet potato, broccoli, all kinds of other vegetables. It just made my beets pretty spicy. So overall, I think I did really well with this produce prep. Lots of things got used. Things are in my freezer for later. I feel really good about this. I did check off quite a lot of what was on my list, and a ton of this garden produce did not go to waste. So let me know if you like these style of videos. This is the second one recently that I've done, and I would love to continue to do that. Kind of as a side note, we did do a Thanksgiving pumpkin as a centerpiece where each day we wrote something that we are thankful for on here, and this was really lovely. And then I was surprised with this arriving in the mail as PR. I do not need to share this on my YouTube channel or anything, but I am excited to share it with you regardless and use it in upcoming cooking videos. I did receive this for free through Influenster from Tefal. The only requirement is that I use them and share a review on influenster.com. I do not need to share it on Instagram. I do not need to share it on YouTube. My dishwasher is done. But I am super, super grateful to have received this. I needed new frying pans especially, and I just can't wait to break into this box and get them all washed up and ready to use. So let me know if you want me to be using these in my next cooking video. If you did enjoy today's prep video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. In the comments down below, let me know what you would like to see me make next time. I would love to hear your feedback, and I will see you in my next video.